My dad told me not to expect a birthday gift 3 days before I turned 18. He said money was tight while cutting steak like I wasn't even there. My brother had a new gaming laptop. My sister had gotten a car. Somehow I was always the budget cut. By the end of that birthday, I had blown up his whole life. It wasn't just one missed gift. My college fund had disappeared, but my siblings' money was untouched. If I did well, he shrugged. If my brother got a B, we celebrated. Mom saw it all and stayed quiet, so I stopped asking for fairness. I started collecting proof. For 6 months, I secretly built a case against Dad's construction business. Invoices didn't match jobs. Payments went to shell companies. Tax records had holes in them. I copied files, photographed receipts, saved emails, and backed everything up. My birthday landed on a Saturday. I woke up to an empty house. They had all gone to my brother's soccer tournament without telling me. No cake, no card, no text, just a note on the counter, leftovers in fridge. That morning, I met the IRS agent I'd been emailing anonymously. She asked, "You're sure?" I told her yes. I wanted whistleblower protection. I wanted the maximum reward. I wanted my college fund back. That night, my family was eating pizza. "Oh, right. Happy birthday, I guess," Dad said. I set my bag down. "I got myself a present this year." He grunted. "Good for you." I looked straight at him. "I met with the IRS today. I gave them 200 pages on your business. Tax fraud, fake invoices, wire transfers, everything." The room went dead. My sister lowered her phone. My brother froze mid-bite. Mom went white. Dad stood so fast his chair slammed backward. "What did you say?" I kept my voice flat. "I'm a whistleblower now. I get a cut of whatever they recover. So I guess I found my college fund." His face went red, then gray. He took one step toward me. "You little..." "Careful," I cut in. "I recorded this too." Mom whispered, "How could you do this to your family?" I laughed. "How could you watch him do this to me for 18 years? Then the doorbell rang. Nobody moved. It rang again, harder. I turned toward the window. 2 people in dark suits stood on the porch beside a black Mercedes. My phone buzzed. "Don't open that door. Those aren't IRS agents." Another text came in. "I'm across the street in the blue sedan. Back door. Now." My stomach dropped. The suits were too polished. The car was wrong. "I need the bathroom," I said. Dad snapped, "What about them?" I looked right at him. "You tell me." Then I walked down the hall, grabbed my keys, and slipped out the back. The man in the blue sedan was a journalist named Theo. 2 turns later, he told me the truth. Dad's company wasn't just dirty. It was a front for a crime network. The fake agents at my door were there to find out what I knew and make me disappear if needed. I had wanted revenge. I had wanted Dad scared for once. I had not known I had just blown open a laundering operation tied to traffickers and millions in dirty money. Theo told me to call the IRS agent. She already knew. Real federal agents were moving in. Within hours, I learned Dad wasn't a small-time cheat. He was one of their money men. He hadn't just stolen from me. He had built our whole life on blood money, then still acted like I was worth less than everyone else at his table, so I cooperated fully. 3 days later, Dad was arrested before sunrise. Cameras swarmed the house. My family blamed me immediately. My sister called me disgusting. My brother started a fundraiser for our innocent father. Mom told me I could have just left quietly. Quietly, like silence hadn't been the rule in that house my whole life. The defense called me greedy and vindictive. Fine. I was angry, but I also had receipts, recordings, and a paper trail that didn't care about anybody's feelings. Dad got convicted. 18 years. The reward was millions. It still cost me almost everything. I lost my family for years. I changed my name for safety, but I also got something I had never had in that house. Control, choice, a future nobody could steal back. I built a career exposing the kind of lies my father lived on. Years later, my mother admitted she failed me. My sister apologized. Dad called from prison to say he was sorry. I listened, then hung up. He died in prison. I didn't go to the funeral. I went to work instead, and I still don't regret what I did. Not the IRS meeting, not the living room, not the moment I watched his world crack open on my birthday. He thought family loyalty meant staying quiet while he lied, stole, and fed everyone else first. He was wrong. My 18th birthday gift wasn't revenge. It was freedom. Would you have turned him in too, or kept the secret to protect the family?